White shirts on the pitch, running fast through the night. Every heart beating loud under floodlit sky bright. So to London, stand strong, in the stands they belong. Voices echo like thunder, to the club they sing along. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. King's fire in his eyes, glory's what he seeks. With every goal he flies, rising to new peaks. From the lake to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. The pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Hi everyone and welcome to Thfc, till I die home in Tottenham, past, present and exciting future, of course, under ANGE Postecoglou. Well, hopefully under ANGE Postecoglou. You don't know what will happen at Tottenham. He could be sacked in the morning for all we know. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the Wolves game, Nottingham Forest game. That's what we're going to talk about. I've got a few little topics as well that I am going to talk about as well. That my sort of private thoughts on the matter. I'm just going to get them open on my other monitor because they're important. They're important to how I feel. And look, we can all get doom and gloom over yesterday. Yesterday wasn't good. It's a Tottenham defeat. Yes, we're all going to get upset when Spurs lose. You've got to look at it I think, with a bit of perspective and a little bit of common sense that, yes, we got players out that are injured. Yes, the players that are playing have played and played and played and have played more games than Ange probably wouldn't want them to be played, because in the squad, everyone gets so many games. And maybe, with the games we've had and with the games that we've had over the last few months, look, they've overplayed. We had to because we've got injuries. But I feel blaming Ange is wrong. I feel blaming the players. They have to take some responsibility. Of course they do. But I think the blame completely and utterly and 110% lays at the feet of Daniel Levy, Enoch and Lang, the director of football. That's where the problem lies. Because you cannot have a manager with one hand tied behind his back doing the job. It's impossible. And every manager since Ian have come in have had one hand tied behind them back. We've got managers in as Conte, Mourinho, world-class managers, win everything everywhere they go. But don't win because what? It's not the manager's fault. And yeah, you can blame some of the players, have to take responsibility. But again, it's down to the ownership and the ambition of the ownership. It's the ambition of the director of football of doing a good job. And you look at the players we brought in under Paratici. Van de Ven, Romero, Udogie, Porro, Vicario. And many more players on that ilk, of that quality. And who did we bring under Lang? Archie Gray, which I tell you one thing though, Archie Gray, to be fair to him, has been playing absolutely fantastic, and for an 18-year-old, he's done absolutely brilliantly. But we don't have the same players of the same ilk, so I got a bit under that. Look, current standings: 11th in the Premier League, 7 wins, 2 draws, 9 defeats, totaling 23 points. We've got the same points as West Ham United. We're just ahead of Man United, but is this a Premier League that is totally? Look at Man City, haven't won a game in 14 in all competitions. So is this one of these seasons that everything just gets turns upside down? Should Nottingham Forest the third in the league? So, is it one of these seasons? And is it a season where Tottenham do absolutely shite in the league, but we win a couple of trophies? And I think if we finish 10th or 11th and win 2 trophies, I think we would take that all day long. Good evening. Merry Christmas. Already had a good Christmas, all of you. Let's see who's in the chat as well. Let's see who's in the chat and welcome everyone in. Big up to DJ Samuel, the first one in. Big James says, can't wait for this. I know what I want to say, but I keep it PG. Put what you want to say in the chat, DJ. I got no problem. Put what you want to say in the chat. It's your right. It's your opinion. You have a right to put what you want to say in the chat. And if you put something in the chat, I will bring it up and I will discuss it. I think you have a right to say what you got to say. And I think it's a platform that you should be able to. You should be safe to say it in here. And you will be. Big up to Mr. Brady, the Godfather himself. One, I think sacking Ange would be a big mistake. I think the same thing as well. Philip, is you. Levy must do as he means of prolonging his reign. If Ange is sacked or quits, which is not as crazy as it sounds, there's only one man. Now, I read this. I did chuckle to myself because for years, me and Mr. Brady have been doing watch-alongs, and Philip's been doing this channel for me for years. And he's not been Klopp's biggest fan. For him to say this, in one way, it's controversial in itself. In another way, I just cannot believe. I just wonder if you've been drinking. Just if you've been drinking, let me know, Mr. Brady. Because if you have, I can well understand it. If you haven't, then Lord God, you really have flipped the coop. To take over, I can't believe I'm right. It's neither can I. But it's Jurgen Klopp. All jokes aside, can anyone? I agree with you. I think Jurgen Klopp would be a good fit. I really do. I think he'd be the right fit for Spurs. I do. But the problem is, Philip, we could bring Jurgen Klopp in, but are the board going to back him, or Levy going to back him? Is Lang going to get the players that he wants? And the answer to that is no. So we could get anyone. We could get probably the greatest manager in the world in, and we wouldn't win anything because the owners do not want to go that extra mile, do not want to go that extra mile of getting that player, that quality player in. And that's what we want. We've been left dry. We've been left in this situation because of a summer window that was badly done. We come back and it's bit us in the ass. And January now is a few days away. And by God, do we have to be busy in that window. But Jurgen Klopp's a great shout, Philip. It really is. Would he come to Tottenham? I don't think he would, but he would be one of him and Xavi, I think, are the two men I would love Xavi at Tottenham. There's no way he would come, but I would love Xavi because I love the way Xavi plays his football, and I think it's the Tottenham way as well. Big up to Wayne Bonner. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well and having a great day. I'm having a great day. Having a really fantastic day, and then I got to talk about Tottenham Hotspur, and then for the next hour, it sort of goes a bit diddly squat, a bit downwards. And then I just come off here, speak to Mrs. Tron, go and have my dinner and watch a bit more Peaky Blinders. And then everything's good in the world, which I'm watching it for the second time because I enjoyed the first series first. I enjoyed it the first time. I have to watch it the second time because there's a movie coming out next year. And I have to remember the last season of Peaky Blinders, but I want to start at the beginning, so I'm going to watch a load of Peaky Blinders between now and New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Wayne says, don't want to see Ange sacked. I don't think we all do. We don't want to see Ange sacked. Of course we don't. because Ange Postecoglou is probably the best manager we've had in a while since Pochettino. And I think the players do play for him. They do play for him. The fans at the stadium are behind him. It's just a majority of fans that want Levy out and they want Ange out as well. And it's their opinion. And this thing as well, I've been watching a lot on YouTube as well. I just want to say this quickly, that people calling each other out and calling channels out and people out and calling everyone out. It has to stop. This has to stop. We are the most divided fan base, and this, we all got to be one. We've all got to be one behind the manager, behind the team, even if we don't agree with the manager. We all got to be one, and we've got to stop calling other people out. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the hostility. I'm sick of all the name calling, and I'm sick of all the calling you out because you said this, or I'm calling you out because you said that. We're all Tottenham fans at the end of the day. We all need to get together, gang together, get behind, and really support this team through thick and thin. And that is what, and you won't get it on air. I'm not going to call anyone out. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Every channel's entitled to do their channel how they want to do their channel. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. You can do what you want. You can say what you want. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to support Ange Postecoglou, whoever the manager is. I'm going to support the manager. I'm going to support the team, and I'm going to support my club. Because I am sorry. I am Tottenham through and through, and I'm sick of it, and I'm sick to death of all this bullshit. There's a lot of people that don't like Ange. I get that. Fine. That's your opinion. I respect your opinion. I support Ange, and I'm an Ange in. There's a lot of people Ange out. A lot of people I know are Ange out. But that's their opinion. Respect them for it. We're all Tottenham fans at the end of the day. We all want the team to do well. Are we all going to celebrate if we win the trophy? Of course we will, because it's our team winning a trophy. There's many managers we haven't liked that have won us something. There's many managers we weren't behind that the team have won on and been successful. And we've celebrated because our team has won something. So whatever your alliance is, either you're Levy in, Levy out, Ange in, Ange out, shake it all about. I don't give a shit. I just want to talk Tottenham, and I want to have a normal conversation about the club I love. I want a normal conversation about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and compromise, and come away with a knowing that we're all in it together. We're all in it together. We have to do this together as one. Because if we're not one as a fan base, we're not going to get anywhere. It's all right saying what you want to say about him or her or him and whoever. All this bullshit's got to stop. Because we are just getting more divided. And we're supposed to be one strong fan base. When we're fighting together for one cause behind one team, there's nobody can stop this mighty club. But if you got fans that are divided, I don't care if you're Ange out. I don't care if you're Levy out. I really couldn't. I don't care who you are. As long as you respect the people in the chat, respect the people that put their comments in, and respect this channel, and back Tottenham Hotspur. That's who we're not backing Ange Postecoglou. We're not backing the players. We're backing the club. The club is Tottenham Hotspur. We, the fans, are Tottenham Hotspur. We, the fans, are the club. And for me, it's about doing this channel. It's about talking about the club I love, the club I support, the good, the bad, the ugly. And I just want to talk football. That's it. I don't want to talk about he said this to me or he did this. I couldn't give a two damn fucking monkeys. I just want to talk about the club I love. And that's it. And that's all you're going to get here. And I just had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. I've just seen too much of it over the last month or 2 months or 3 months, everyone attacking each other. And I think it's ridiculous and it has to stop. We're all supporting the same team. We'll all support the same team. I couldn't give two monkeys if you're Levy out or a staunch Levy out person, or you're a staunch Ange out person, or you're a staunch Levy in person, or a staunch Ange in person. I couldn't give two flying monkeys as long as you respect what you say in the chat, respect the people with their opinions, and I respect everyone that comes into this chat. I respect everyone that subscribes to this channel. Not everyone has the same ideas, or not everyone has the same thoughts on how the club should be run. But one thing that bounds us all together is our love for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. One thing that bounds us all together is that cockerel, and we have to get behind that cockerel, get behind that club, get behind that team, get behind the players, and back them all the way to the end of the line, to the end of the fucking fire. And if we do get to the end of the season and Ange Postecoglou hasn't been successful, then he will get the sack, and then a new manager will come in, and we'll get behind that manager. And we'll get behind another season. Because this is what it's all about. Tottenham Hotspur's what it's all about. It's not about him, her, or whoever. He said this, she said that, he said this, they did this, do this, I'm going to do this, he's going to do that. I couldn't give two flying monkeys. All I care about is talking about my club and the team I love and the team I support. And I just want people to come in here and have the freedom and have the faith and have the freedom and have the faith and have the confidence they can put what they want within reason and respectful and respect each other. And it's got to be respected. People see different things through different eyes. Not everyone's going to think the same. Philip's not going to think the same as me. Philip's been watching Tottenham for 60 years, 50 years. I've been watching Tottenham for 40 years. Wayne's been watching it the same as me, I think. DJ Samuel the same. Tequila's the same. Tequila's Ange out. I'm Ange in. Me and Tequila can have a conversation and a debate on Ange or Levy. And we're not throwing mud at each other. We have a civilized human Tottenham Hotspur fan-to-fan debate, and we leave it and we come off as friends as we started as friends. Me and Philip can have a conversation about Levy or Tottenham and I see things differently to Mr. Brady does. Doesn't mean me and Philip are going to fall out. We've never fallen out over Tottenham. We may have different opinions, me and Wayne, whoever. It's all about respect. It's all about respecting each other. It's all about respecting who you are and what you are. And this is what we've got to do on this channel. And I'm starting it from the new year. Everyone respects everyone else's opinion. And that's the end of it. And I'm sick to death of all the bullshit that's been going around. And I had to get it out of my chest. I apologize. I didn't mean to go on to that rant. I'm very sorry about that. But, I just had to get it off my chest because I've just had so much. I'm just got enough of it. Really have enough of it. I don't watch many YouTube channels. And I don't watch many Spurs YouTube channels. I think the only one I do watch is actually Dave's, and that's it. And I like Dave's, and Dave's a very good friend of mine, a really brother to me, a close friend. Him and Jack are. They've helped me, and I've helped them, and we respect each other. Me and Dave have different thoughts on Tottenham, but we respect each other's opinion, and we respect each other as Spurs fans and as human beings, and that's what we should do. Doesn't matter if you're Ange in, Ange out. Respect the person, their opinion. Be nice to one another, and just support the team, for fuck's sake. Right. Big up to Erwin as well. Big up. Hi, Dermot. Hi, everyone. Hope you had a great Christmas. Yeah. Happy New Year. Oh, you had your baby daughter. Oh, congratulations, man. I am so chuffed for you, Erwin. Really am chuffed for you, man. Everyone, please put in the chat, congratulations. You probably haven't, after me ranting. You after me having my me ranting. I probably have wished him congratulations, but no, congratulations, Flatswick, our baby daughter, Danny Shaw. But I'm here now about Spurs. Keep Ange. Do you know what, Owen? I'm with you 100%. I think Ange will get it right. And I think he will get a lot of them Ange out fans round. I really do. I feel once we start, and I think he will, but I respect everyone's opinion. That's how it should be done. And we're all Tottenham fans at the end of the day. We all support the same team. Doesn't matter if you support them for 2 years or 60 years. We're all the same fan base. And, I had a comment here a little while ago from Peter M, who supported Tottenham, God, since the 50s, I think. And he's not watching the channel because he can't stand what's going on within the channel, what's going on with Tottenham. And I get it. I get it. We're not we're not AFT. We're not them lot down the road. We're actually better than that. And we should be better than that. But big up, Owen. I really hope I hope you and your little family have a fantastic new year. I'm really over the moon for you, man. I know you've been through a hell of a lot, hell of a lot, man. But look, if you need anything, you know where we are. You know where this channel is. You know you can find me on X. You can find Colin or Tequila, Philip Brady as well. I'm sure you can find him on WhatsApp as well. And we're all here for you, man. Congratulations once again to you and your missus and your baby daughter. And she better be a Spurs fan. She better be a Spurs fan. Big up to Early Doors Football TV, the only West Ham fan I truly respect and admire. Big up, Dermot. I hope you had a good. Yeah, I did have a quiet one, man. Had a very quiet one. But yeah, yesterday wasn't so good. But look, got over it. What did I watch last night? I watched a program on Netflix. It's called La Palma, and it's about I don't know if you lads remember or people remember the volcano that erupted in La Palma a couple of years ago, and about the mountain going into the sea and starting tsunami. It's all about that, but it does actually happen. It's a very good Netflix series, so please watch it. Recommend it. Big up to Tequila. Some say he is Daniel Levy. Some say he could be also pushing Levy to spend the money to help Ange win trophies. All we know, he's Tottenham stick. Hello, all. Ange is still here. Yeah, he is still here, Tequila. Yeah, he is. I know. Hello, Tequila. Mr. Brady says Levy has to back Ange 100%. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. 100%. He's got to back Ange. He's got to back Ange. I'm glad it all went well, Owen. Congrats. Yeah, we all, and as well, big up to Wayne as well. All congratulations to you. Big up, Early Door. Big up, happy holidays. Owen's congratulations. Wayne Bonner, Archie, great. I will get to your super chats and your comments in a minute. Big up to Wayne Bonner. Archie Gray is the absolute bollocks. He is the absolute bollocks. He is going to be a Spurs captain and legend by the time he leaves. He gets to a certain level. He really will. Archie Gray, he plays at the level way above, beyond his years. Yes, he does. And well done to you. Well done, Mr. Archie Gray. I love him. He's very quickly becoming one of my favourite Spurs players. He really, really is. Big up to Mr. Brady. He says, Lee doesn't back Hunter 100% in January, then one or both of them won't be here. Yeah. Look, Philip, you know full well it will be, Ange will be gone by February the 1st. You know that as well as I do. You know that. You know leave it. And look, we're still waiting for news on the takeover. Don't believe everything you're reading in the press. I'm waiting for a bit of news to get confirmed, but it's just gone all quiet at the moment. I have a funny feeling Levy may have ballsed it up, but we don't know. February the 1st. Early Door says Nuno got Forest playing some good football. And they do deserve to be where they are at the moment. They do, because they're playing the better football. He snuffed us out yesterday. Nuno was, look, I get stick because I call Nuno the garden gnome. It was only because what he looks like a garden gnome and how he stood at Tottenham. And I think the sort of nickname stuck. But he is a good manager. But every manager that's come to manage Spurs hasn't won anything at Spurs, has won away, has been successful. Harry Redknapp, I think, did he win the FA Cup with Portsmouth after he managed Tottenham? Conte, Mourinho have gone to one stuff after they. And there is a same factor. It is Daniel Levy. It is Levy, and it is the board that don't back managers. Oh, dear. We all knew this season would be hard with European football on Thursday. This season is what it is. It is what it is, Wayne. You're all right on that. But if we had a better summer transfer window, had a better window to bulk up the squad, to bring in players that were ready for first team football. And I'm not saying getting Bergville and Archie Gray was a bad move. It wasn't. It was a good bit of business. And I think Bergville and Archie Gray will prove to be successful and very good Tottenham players in the years to come. But I think if you're trying to win something now and you're trying to build something for the now, I think you've got to build it with some experienced players. And again, John Lang and Daniel Levy have let the managers down again. And it can't keep going on like this. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going out to protest against Levy out. I'm not that far down that road, because I always believe that I think if somebody does something good, you've got to praise them. And when they do something bad, you've got to criticize them. And I'm still on that wavelength. But I just feel it's got to come to a point now, a realization that the problem is not the manager. The problem's never been the manager. The problem has been the owners and the director of football. The only time we had decent windows was when Don Paratici was in that job. And look at the amount of players he brought in. He brought in young, ready players that play now. And the backbone of our squad, the backbone of our 11 when we're playing really well. And that's down to Paratici. Now, Paratici did what Paratici did in Juventus, got caught, got banned, look, whatever. But as soon as the ban leaves or as soon as something comes up, all the infrastructure that Paratici put in for the youth system, for the scouting network, has all been dismantled by Lang. No wonder Aston Villa were happy to get shot of him, because he wasn't doing a good job at Villa. And I want Paratici back. I want Lang out, Paratici back. I want to get to this anyway. A few comments here. Big up Dwayne for the super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Really kind. Very, very, very kind. He said, say what we want. Okay, Arteta's a prick. Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. Yep. Okay, there goes the no, we're over the monetizer. Yep. Okay. Arteta is a silly bugger. But big up Wayne. Thank you so much for the super chat. It really means a hell of a lot. Really means a hell of a lot. And also, he's been a member for 21 months. Wow. Been a member as long as we've been monetized. So big up, Wayne. You really thank you for your service and thank you for your dedication. I get Skriniar online. Yep, I think that's one we are after. I think it's a good one as well. And it's a simple one to do. So get it done. Just get it effing done. But 21 months, big up, absolutely, Wayne. You're on that Rushmore Mountain with Philip Brady, with you, Wilton McDonald. I've actually extended the mountain a bit. Peter M. I'm still faced for one more up there. Now, we were going to put Donald Trump up there for Philip Brady, but we decided to take it down because we didn't want Philip to throw something at that and break the mountain. So we've taken him down and we're going to change it with Colin because he's going up there as well. Just let me pardon me. And then they put Colin up there because he's been a member for 18 months. Ange is not the man Spurs needs. I think Ange is the man before the man. Whoever that next man is, we don't know. But I think Ange is here to put the foundations, to build the squad for the next man to come in to take it further. I've just seen what Carl's put in. You fucker. You really are, Carl. But Colin, thank you. 18 months as well. And also Colin deserves a massive thank you. He helps me a hell of a lot behind the scenes here on the channel. Comes and does shows with me, does a lot of the IT work for me as well. Does a lot of the studios that we see we use for RBS. He does the intro for us. He's done a shorter intro for our pre-record stuff as well. So Colin, he is a major part of this channel, and absolutely, and everyone, of course, of him, he's over at MUFC Spotlight as well, and of course the Full Time Sports Network. So please, everyone, get over there. But Colin, thank you so much. You really are. Mrs. Tron always said it, that you're the best thing to happen to the channel. And I think Mrs. Tron is absolutely spot on. Mrs. Tron is always right. What we've got here, we've got Wayne saying, what's this PG thing? Do I have to accept that as a challenge? Yeah, you do. You do. Owens, thank you all very much. You're very kind words. Much appreciated. Mammy and baby are doing great. I am fucking exhausted. Yeah, as Philip says, welcome to the next 12 months of not sleeping. Owen, so plenty of YouTube you can watch. Stone cold sober. Hick. Yeah, right, yeah. Okay, Philip, we all believe you. What's this sober thing? Do I need to accept that? Yeah, you do need to accept that challenge as well, Wayne. Big up to DJ. Levy doesn't want to take us to the next. That's who that Levy doesn't want to take us to the next level. That's who he this time to go in it. Yeah, I think it is time for a change of ownership, and whoever decides to come in, I think has to provide a fund and provide a fund for the manager to buy the players he wants. They can't keep going on. They can't keep going on doing what they're doing, and I just feel Lineker and Levy have actually reached the level that they've taken Tottenham as far as they can take them, and I think it has to be moved on. I think it has to be. I think it has to be moved on. I think it has to be taken to the next level, and they're not the people to do it. So it's down to people that Amanda Stavely is trying to bring in, either Qataris or Saudi Arabians or Middle Eastern or somebody from the US. I know somebody from the US is looking at Tottenham. And then there's also this other bullshit going on about the naming rights as well, which has been going on since the stadium opened. And the latest I saw was DHL. That's the latest naming rights. Can you imagine? Where are you going tonight? I'm going to the DHL stadium. I mean, how many bots of jokes will we get for that? I don't know. This ownership has to go, I think. Big up to Early Doors. Funny, though, as rivals, we have the same similarities. Owner, Sullivan, manager. Yeah, don't fit, but needless, they're here at the moment. No signs of them leaving just yet. Exactly. Do you know, Tottenham and West Ham are so going through the same thing at the moment. I've just seen the DHL jokes coming in. That's a good one. We'll be happy when the ANGE cult worship. I think that's a bit too much calling it a cult, Tequila. I think it is. Look, everyone's entitled to support him or not support him as long as you support the team. That's the most important thing. You don't have to support the manager. That's what I said earlier at the start of the show, that you don't have to agree with everyone. You don't have to be this ANGE in person or ANGE out or Levy in and Levy out. You just support the team. You just support the club, and you support the players that are on that pitch. And that's all we can do. I think calling it a cult worship is a bit over the top, but it is what it is. And look, it's your opinion, and I get that. And you know, your opinion is respected, and your opinion is respected, but don't agree with it, but I respect it. Chilly music, big up chill music. Levy won't buy centre backs because of the youngsters on loan at the Belgian club. Yeah, that's true. He's doing very well. He's a likable guy mostly, but I'd be glad when it's over. I think. Tequila, who would you like in as manager if he was to be sacked or he was to resign? Who would your ideal manager be? And I think that's a question that I would like to ask most people that want Levy out. And it's the same with the ownership as well. Who do you want to come in to take over? So if you want ANGE out, like you do, and I know you do, who do you want to come in and take over? And be sensible with no Gareth Southgate, that's shite. Be really sensible with your answer, because I would love to know. Next level, I mean, yeah, actually, Ange is not better than Conte and Joe. Look, Ange is not better than Conte and Jose. I would agree with that. I think Jose Mourinho is probably the greatest manager of the Premier League in my lifetime. I think Conte as well. I just think the brand of football that they played didn't suit us. And I just feel, again, two managers that have won everything everywhere they've gone. They came to Spurs, didn't win anything because they just didn't back the managers. And we can't keep doing this. We can't keep going down the same road we've ever gone down. and to the point where we have to, somewhere along the line, get behind a manager and get behind an ownership that wants to put the football club first, not putting Beyonce, not putting an F1 track, not putting a skywalk, not putting all these other things that are good, that are making money for the club, that the money's going back into the club, pay off the debt we owe for the stadium. But some of that money has to go within the football club to the manager to buy players. And we're doing everything on the never, never or the cheap. And it doesn't work like that. You don't see clubs like Manchester United doing that. You don't see clubs like Chelsea, Liverpool, other Premier League clubs like that, don't have what we have, but they don't shrimp on buying players. They will spend significant money on squads during the transfer window to back that manager, to make sure that manager has got the players in he wants to get to succeed that season. And that means either winning a league or an FA Cup or a League Cup or a European trophy. And we don't do that at Spurs. We never do that. We've never have done that. We haven't done that since the 80s. I mean, we haven't won an FA Cup since 1991. We haven't won a European trophy since 1984. It's 40 years since this year, or 2024, since we last won the UEFA Cup. I was 7 the last time we won a European trophy. It's just ridiculous, and I'm just getting fed up with it. Really am. Big up to Colin as well, who has big up to Wayne as well for this another super chat. Well done. It says, DHL, I charged them for late delivery. So would I. That's true. DHL, never there. DHL, yeah, big up. And Colin as well has gifted 5 memberships. Colin, thank you so much, sir. It means a hell of a lot, sir. It really does. And they have been gifted to El Tel Cockerell, James Joris as well, Destiny 5. We've got Rohan as well. And also Spurs GCTV has all been gifted a membership by Colin. Please, everyone, thank Colin in the chat. If you are in the chat and you have been there, please thank him. Thank you so much indeed, Colin. So many people in the chat, by the way. Yeah, I'm so behind on the chat, so I do apologize. Where are we now? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Members of cults are usually brainwashed. Well, maybe I'm brainwashed because I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm brainwashed. Maybe I am. Right. I don't even know why I am on the chat now. Oh yeah, feeling. Oh yeah, sorry, Philip. I see it as I see it. It reminds me of a couple of times. Okay, you and Philip are. Okay. All right. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Look, everyone is entitled to their opinion. Merry Christmas, big up. Tequila says, but can they assess Diogo today, lads, to knock yourself out? We've got Philip saying Thomas Shelby would be a good pick for Spurs. Tommy Shelby, absolutely. Erwin says, I really hope we keep Ange. I really think he's the man for the job. He needs time. He needs to build. He definitely needs fans to back him. Well, look, I back him. I will die on that hill. I would die on the Ange hill. I'm gonna die on there. I've already got like, I'm like that fella that's running in the middle of a battle back in the Chinese, back in the ancient histories, like the Vikings, and he's got things in his back and he keeps going. That's me. I really want Ange to work. I really want Ange to do well. Big up. We'll always be divided, don't I? Like you can do, but no, I know, but we're not going to be divided in this channel, on this show, or in this channel. We're all going to be one here. We're all getting behind the cockle that is Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. That's what we're going to do. Okay, though, most types, if I had the answer for you, I would tell you main reason why I would sack him, got an idea to go from there here. Okay. Big up. Tequila is apologizing. Fair enough. Philip, I hope you accept his apology. Still having the love nurse coming in every day, pumping me drugs sounds bad so far. And then I fall asleep for 4 hours and wake up, and it's like today. Got another week. But I hope your Christmas was fun. Big up to Keela. Hope you feel better soon, sir. Apparently, former Dortmund manager Tragic is waiting for an agreement with Spurs. Ooh, that's interesting. I'll ask my source about that. Maybe that could be right. We don't know. Everyone talking to each other. We could be relegated if this results continue. So Angie's gone before the end of the season. I have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Big up 29. You're also in the house already. So big up to everyone that is here. So do hit the like button. Do hit the subscription button. If you can help us move up to the 3K. We're on the road to 3K now. I'm a diabetic, brother, so lots of issues with my feet, mate. Any diabetics out there, check your feet every day. That's my good deed for the day. Yeah, I know. I know you're going through it, man. You really are going through it at the moment. I'm 46, 47 years a Spurs fan, always loyal, always stick by the team. Exactly. Absolutely. Exactly. What else have we got here? We've got Neil Shafton's come in. He's also part of the Mount Rushmore of the thing. Big up, Neil. Member for 17 months. Big up, sir. I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for your loyalty and your loyalty to the channel. I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled by everyone that shows loyalty. I don't know how to take it because I'm an uneducated Irishman, right? We're not a lot. I didn't leave school with any qualifications. I worked in the buildings all my life. I've got me health issues now, and I just do this because I love talking Spurs. So people that come in and be members for like you and Colin and Wayne and like Philip getting a membership and all the help Philip's had over the years with this channel as well, Tequila and Colin and Carl, all the group we have. And people sending super chats, it means so much to me. I'm so humbled by it. I'm so just amazed that people want to listen to me talk Tottenham. And I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. It really means so much to me. It means a hell of a lot to me. And I'm forever in your debt and grateful. And look, 2024 is going to be a good year. 2025 is going to be a better year because we're going to reach 3K. And a lot of you members are going to get from January the 1st, everything from predicted lineups to pre-match thoughts, all is going to be members only. And you guys that are members as well are in the draw. So pick up your memberships as well. Talking to you, Carl Simpson. Talking to you, I think, Wayne, you're a member as well. So you're in the draw. People that are not members, get in the draw. Get your memberships. You've got until December the 31st, New Year's Eve, to pick up your memberships. So you get into the 2K giveaway. It goes out live on New Year's Day, where we're giving away a signed Paul Gascoigne Tottenham shirt, and the shirt that Tottenham wore in the 1991 FA Cup final. It's not the shirt, but it is the shirt they wore in that final, and the shirt they wore for the 91-92 season. So do please get your memberships, get in that draw, and then you will be in that draw. So do please. It is a price. It's worth its weight in gold. Anyway, we have the biggest cult. We have the biggest cult coming again in January 10th to 8th. I'm not looking forward to it. Anyone wants to sponsor a political soon-to-be refuge? I'll come to Ireland. Come to Ireland. Come to Ireland, Neil. Come to Ireland, Neil. Come to Ireland, Neil. That's what I'm going to say. Everyone's saying great news. Big up to you. We've got Wayne said far too many long-term injuries. Club raised a few questions for me about the medical team. Yes, it is. Yeah, Boris, I am doing my best. I'm on my own. Need to hire an extra to go to Southampton and still lose. Oh dear. Oh dear. Thank you, Dermot, Philip, and again, everyone, your kind words. Thank you again so much. Yeah, she will be a Spurs fan. She has her jersey already. My first purchase. Yeah, God love her. We can bicker and fight like brothers and sisters, and we all care about our team wins or at least. But that is it. That is spot on. that Neil's just hit the nail on the head. We all care about Tottenham Hotspur at the end of the day. Can anyone do anything with injuries when it gets? We get it's crazy. I know it is. It really is. It really is. The kid that says Nuno's gonna make me proud. Nuno, yeah. Um, we've got that's what he told me. Big up to Hotel Cockerel. Evening, boss, and congrats on the new achievement. Thank you so much indeed, Major. That's why I call you. Look, we'll get you on as well, Hotel. I hope you're feeling better. I know you had laryngitis as well, man. So I hope you're feeling better. And we'll definitely get you on in the new year. We need to get you on more, actually, Hotel, because I love doing shows with you. I love talking Tottenham with you. So we have to get you on more in the new year. Big up to Rain Randall, won the FA Cup when Pompey in 2008, beat Cardiff 1-0. Then we nicked him in the October. Oh, that was it. So he won something before he came to Tottenham. Yeah. And then took us to a League Cup final and lost to Manchester United on penalties. Conte's speech against Southampton was right about Levy Airy, spot on. Johnny Langy needs to go. Agreed, DJ Samuel. We've got saying evening all. Don't worry, Domo. Whiteman Austin are starting in defence against Wolves. Brilliant. Great. I'm really looking forward to doing that watch along. Hey, shit. We've got Wayne. We've got need to get you on the show, Wayne. Definitely do. Yeah, Carl. Debbie Does Dallas is up there too. Like, yeah, it is up there. To be fair. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm gonna just swiftly move on. Column's not a United fan at the moment. We all know he is a secret Tottenham fan. We all know he is a secret Tottenham fan. We all know that. He loves the Tottenham. He goes to bed at night in his secret Tottenham jersey. We all know. We all know that. We've got never seen Debbie Dallas as Wayne. Seen educating. Not yeah. We're going down that route, are we? Yeah, seen both. Okay. Fell out with them. No wonder. We've got got some nasty. I was in Dallas, mate. No, okay, no of them. Samaritans reckon most calls from distressed first fans. They got 17 calls from me. That's not Philip. Big up. Anyone working with Samaritans, big up. Philip, it was supposed to be confidential. DHL. They're all talking about DHL. Yes, I am. They've actually blocked Philip's number now, which is good. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm so much of you in tonight. We've got Colin saying Southgate in the first fuck off. Tequila says PPI can follow or believe what they ain't though, but I think with some fines they are more ANGE FC than Spurs FC, but not everyone. Maybe. Don't hire DHL. That's a good one. Oh dear, I like that one. Column is saying DHL was signing players that will come to Spurs wrapped up in a brown paper bag, bubble wrap and pulled out of a van. You can imagine Ange signing for them, couldn't you? Who'd you get today? 5 deliveries for you, Mr. Ange, yeah. Big up Column. Thank you, Column. Big up Column. Get more names. Get more names in the giveaway. Yeah, thank you so much, Colin. You're so kind. Boris says, I take Xavi since he's played great football at Barca. Yeah, he knows the game works and he works with a very tight budget at Barca. Yeah, he'd be ideal at Spurs. If I knew who the right option was, I'd be director of football. Then I wish you were. That's it. Tequila for director of football. There you go. Anyone's better than that fucking idiot that's in there at the moment. Wayne Bonner, I don't phone Samaritans. They phone me for advice and support. Neil Shaft and Roy Keane is who I want, but does Roy Keane want Spurs? I would love Roy Keane. Can you imagine Robbie Keane and Roy Keane at Spurs? And Roy Keane is a massive Spurs fan, so I would love that. Can't see it happening, but I would love that. Chill music, I would take Xavi as well. So would I. I think Xavi for me would be a great appointment at Tottenham. As I said earlier, I feel like we've tried a lot of different types of managers. Only Poch, I feel, had any real way to mesh with how Levy wants to work. Well, Levy got rid of him because the fans wanted him gone, Tequila. And that's the thing. People seem to forget that. All the fans wanted Poch gone at the time. And Levy got a hard on, saw Jose Mourinho. They met over a bar in somewhere in London, and it was love at first sight. And Levy had an affair with Jose Mourinho and cheated on Poch, and then kicked Poch out, moved a new manager in, and that didn't last long. See, it proves the grass isn't always greener. I think Mourinho did more damage and Conte did more damage than Ange has done, actually, to be fair. I've seen this from Spurs for bloody years. It numbs you. Whatever manager is, will always screw it up. Yeah, that's true. Legend come. Yep, no, I agree with that 100%. Yeah, we'll leave Debbie does whatever. Um, it doesn't matter who's in charge with this medical stuff. It's true. Carl is saying, I am just sorting out my account. Someone tried to hack me. Do and then get your membership. Then you're in the draw. What's that? What's that there giveaway? And the members only shows, you know what that means. We need more members. Exactly. We are doing member only shows as well. We're going to start doing them in January. So please get your memberships. We're going to do a lot more members stuff for you. Boris Dermo does his rambling, avoiding the chat. Just, yeah, I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing my best. I don't know. People are never happy. Tequila says, I'll come to Ireland. You're always welcome, mate. I like that neo-political without saying it's political. That is true. We've got that. God help any child who becomes Spurs fan. May their metal mindset rest in peace. Yeah, that's true. So far, 61 doesn't feel any different than 60, but it's only been 13 hours. So, well, happy birthday, Mr. Shafton. You're not. You're 61 is the new 50, so you're actually 51. And Columns gifted 5 more memberships. Where have you? Anyway, I'm going to get to them in a minute. Actually, might as well do it now, actually. Where is it now? And he's gifted 5 more, and they have gone to Roy Parsons, Paolo Marotti, Mick Dundee, big up Mick, Woodsy Hotspur, I like that name, Woodsy, and Dan the Carter Man, who I haven't seen in a long time. I remember he come onto a show once, and that was an experience. But they've all been gifted memberships, so they are in the draw as well. So big up, guys. Everyone, if you are in the chat, do thank Colin for gifting memberships. Colin, thank you so much indeed, sir. Thank you so much. Right, so where are we up to here? Tequila. At Tequila, come down to southeast of Ireland. Dermot and Philip will bring you out for a night out. All for, yeah. We'll take you out on a night out, Tequila, in Ireland. Yeah. We'll get you an Irish girl as well. For your note. Sounds good, brother. Hook me up, Owen. Yeah, more than welcome. But good to see you, Tequila. Neil says, Debbie doesn't see much of Dallas. Oh, Jesus. Dyslexia is a bit... I should read these comments before I start bringing them up, actually. I am a secret Spurs fan. I just keep that sign, Gaz of shut. No, you fucking well ain't, because you ain't in the draw. Because you work in the channel. Anyone that works in the channel can't go in that draw. Let your inner Spurs out column. Yeah, he is. Owen Tequila. Yes, we'll do, my friend. We'll have some crack. Really will. Neil says, Dom Honky Levy. I like this. Now Levy would be perfect hire for DHL because packages would always arrive broken and late. It's not even the right item. Oh dear, love it. Big up to Chill Music as well. Paratici's pushing for Teresca and can make it happen with his connections in Germany. Scott Munn is keeping the ANGE in the job at this point. Well, I'm waiting for news. I will put that over to my source. I'm not saying your source is wrong, Chill Music. I'm really not. But I will just double check it and see can I get any more news than that. So I know my source does watch the show. I don't know who he is, but he comes in very quietly. He doesn't put anything in the chat. He just watches the show from a distance. So yeah, let me know, source. What's happening? Yep, Levy's got turned by Jose. He really did. Yeah. Sounds good, buddy. And then we've got happy birthday to Aaron. Maybe next time, Carl. Haha. Cheers, Colin. Always the bridesmaid. Yeah, you will get there, Carl. You will get there. And then Erwin just rolling around the floor laughing, and the baby looking at him going, look at Daddy moaning around, Mummy. Is he all right? His mum saying to his daughter, don't worry, Danny. Daddy is a Spurs fan. This is what you got to look forward to. So there you go. Big up Irwin. Right, let's get on with it. Let's talk about the game yesterday. And of course, we did play Nottingham Forest, our first defeat in 16 years on the 26th of December on Boxing Day or St. Stephen's Days. I was at the City Ground, Nottingham 30,200 were up there. It's match week 18. This was the team that Ange put out, and these are my ratings for the team. Fraser Foster was 7. The back 4, I give you Doggy 4, Dragonson 7, I give Archie Gray 7. Now, the reason I would have given Spencer 7, but he got sent off, so I've given him a 6. Now, why I've given the back 5 that? I'll start with Foster first. I thought Foster did all right yesterday, to be fair. I don't think he did that badly. I don't think he was at fault for the goal either. I think Doggy was more at fault for the goal. He just got that, the Forest player just had him on pace. And I think your Doggy didn't play well yesterday. I really don't. I think Rudu tried. I think Archie Gay tried. But I think that's why I've given them 3 or 7. I thought Jed Spence did all right as well, apart from getting sent off. So the reason why he gets the 6. The two number 6s, you can say Papa Sarr and Bentoncourt. Sarr, he tried and tried. He ran around a lot with no end product ready for Sarr. And Bentoncourt, you're not going to expect a lot from him coming back from injury. But a good sort of arrow he got for me. So that's why I've given them both a 5. The 3 midfielders, the 3 attacking midfielders, Johnson, Kulu, and Sonny. Brennan Johnson was absolutely woeful. I am sorry, he was dreadful. And the reason why I gave him a 4 was, okay, the first half he was okay, but he went hiding in the second half. He kept hiding, and I noticed it, and I've never noticed it before. He was hiding behind players, and Kulu would have the ball, and Kulu would be in the middle of the park or near the right-hand side of the pitch, looking for Johnson to be free and looking for Johnson to take the ball off him, to attack his man and get the cross in for somebody to get on the edge of it. And he was hiding. And then by the time he came out, it's too late. The chance had gone. I think Brennan Johnson, as much as I do love the player and I think he has got talent, but I think I'm beginning to see that maybe he's not going to be the potential I thought he had. And maybe a lot of people can say, well, we told you so, Dermot. And maybe, you have a right to say that. I don't give a shit. I'd still like the player and I still want him to do well. I thought Kulu yesterday was poor. I think he's been our best player this season so far, but I just thought yesterday he was off it yesterday, and Sonny looks so way off it. I don't know what's up with Sonny. Really don't. He's been poor this season. I don't know if it's something to do with the contract as well. We can take up a year extension on his contract. If that's the case, then get it done now. If we're going to let him go in the summer, if we're going to sell him in January or let him go for nothing next summer, then just announce it and let it go. I think it's playing on his mind. I think it's not doing him any good. There is something not quite right with Sonny. It's the captaincy too much for him. It's the burdency of the captaincy too much on Sonny. He's lost a yard of pace, to be fair. And I do feel that as much as Sonny's been a great servant for the club, he's done so well over the years as well for us. I think this is coming to the time. This is the beginning of the end for Sonny at Spurs. And maybe bringing this young lad in from South Korea as well, probably to take Sonny's place and probably become the new Son. I suppose maybe that's why they brought him in. He was recommended by Son. So, look, we have to see what happens. But for me, Sonny and Solanke 5 up front, I thought Solanke just worked and worked and worked with no service, nothing at all. Ran his ass off, but he just doesn't get any service. And I feel sorry for him. I really do feel sorry for him. And then the players come on. I think Madison came on, didn't really do a lot. I thought, who else came on? Let's have a look at the bench. Bergveld come on. I think Bergveld was the best of the substitutes, to be fair. I give Madison a 5. I'm going to give Bergveld a 6.5 because I thought he did quite well. Timo Werner did absolutely jack shit. I didn't even know he was on the pitch when he came on for Sunday. He gets a 3. And then Poro didn't have enough time to do anything. And I don't know why they um didn't bring in Lancashire for Solanke. I really don't know. It's really just beggars belief why they didn't do that. Really does beg a belief. But look, that's my predictions. Let me know in the comments what your prediction, what your ratings are for the team. Let me know in the comments as well if you agree or disagree, and then we will take it from there. These were the match stats. Again, we played Forest off the park. Possession 70.4. If this was a season you win a league by possession, most touches and most patches, Tottenham would be well cleared top of the league. 70.4% possession to 29.6. We had 4 shots on target from 13 shots in total, 804 touches, 620 passes, 11 tackles, 3 clearances, 7 corners, 1 offside, 2 yellow cards, 1 red card that was for Spence, and 13 fouls conceded. We're absolutely, if matches were won by stats, we would have won that game. And anyone looking at that stats thought we absolutely hammered Forest, and we didn't, and we lost 1-0. Ange's sort of quick points after the game was the question was asked, this statistics point to a good performance. Ange said the boys are giving me everything, which they are. I can't ask for any more. We're asking for a lot from a lot of them. It's not though we're one of trying. Like I said, that's all I can ask for. We're putting in the effort. We just weren't able to get over the top today, and that's down to not able to take our chances and not providing enough chances for our front players, or our front players not putting away the chances. And the first goalkeeper as well, I thought was fantastic yesterday. He made 3 fantastic saves in the second half. He doesn't make them. Tottenham win 3-1, and we're all talking about a completely different game. We're going into the Wolves game with a completely different mindset, and we're going into that Wolves game now on 2 defeats in a row. Conceded, I think, 13. What's it? 7 goals and only scored 3. We're really going in on bad form and then no confidence at all. He says, how tough is it when you know the players are giving everything, yet those efforts are unrewarded on a day like today? He goes, yeah, it's tough. Like I said, I can't fault the players' efforts. That ultimately they keep trying as hard as they can to get us out of this, and we'll continue to do so. That's all we can ask for the players to do. So he can do. The players are trying their best. They are playing for Ange. They are playing 100%, but it's just some players are not playing at the top of their ability. They're probably playing at 90%, not on 95%. And that final 5% they're not putting the effort in. Of course, Ruder came off injured. I don't know what the latest is on Ruder. I will get that in for when I do my predicted lineup for tomorrow. Ruder came off at the end. Any news on him? Not yet. It was a knock on his ankle. He said he couldn't continue. We'll have to assess him and see how we are. I think Ben Davis is back for this game, for the Wolves game, I think. But maybe somebody can let me know in the chat. And that was about it, really, guys. That is really about the Forest game. And look, my views on the Forest game is we huffed and we puffed and we just couldn't blow the house down. And it really was a poor second half performance where we just ran out of ideas. We ran out of how to play. And I think we're now getting to the point where Ange looked like a broken man last night. Ange looks beaten. I don't know if we lose against Wolves and we've got this gap now between now and the 4th of January. Do we change? We don't know. Just don't know. I'll go through a few minutes chats and then, guys, I am going to finish it there. We got Carl saying, shit, is there 20 games to go? Yeah, there is. Can we just call it now? No, we've got to go through it all. Boris says, yeah, there was Tezic stuff. All I've heard. So most of it was early this year, but there are small rumors going around. Not much, though. It's a conflict if it comes, if Ange is gone. That's it. None of them are fit. Oh, Jesus. I did watch Ange's press conference earlier, and I was looking and I missed the Davis bit. Davis is out for another few weeks, and she said, so sorry to then I don't know who the hell we're going to. Dorrington. I think Dorrington will be played with Archie Gray and the back four. Davis had a setback, not back. Yeah. Oh God, it's Gray and Doris, the tea lady at the back. Gray. Owen says, but most of our team is injured. He's doing what he can with what he had in Ange. Look, I'm with you. I am in Ange. I trust in Ange. We trust. I think Ange will get it right. I think not any other managers had the problems we've had. Ange has had with players out injured, and as much as I'm disappointed with the players, and yes, you are emotional after games, and you're emotional, and you probably say things you don't mean, or you don't really think things through. I think when you leave it 24 hours, look at the game again, which I did. I watched the full game again. And you look at things a bit differently. You look at things a little bit from different eyes or different connections. And I think the way Ange, I think the players tried, but they ran out of ideas in that second half. And I think they just ran out of puff. The players are dead in the feet, and people got to realise that. These players are playing. We've only had a 15-man squad, and every one of them has played more than 2 or 3 games, and they're all knackered. Every one of them is knackered, apart from Bentancur. We need 4 new players by the 6th. Yeah, we do. We really do. But listen, guys, I want to thank everyone who today, I want to thank a few people. I want to thank Wayne Bonner. Wayne Bonner, again, for being a member for 21 months. Really means a lot. Colin as well for being a member for 18 months. Wayne Bronner again with the super chat as well. Thank you so much. Colin with the gifted 5 memberships as well. They are entered into the draw as well. Neil Shafton for being a member for 17 months. And Colin again with another gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much indeed. Listen, guys, we are back tomorrow at 8 o'clock with the pre-match show. For the Tottenham Wolves game, and then Sunday we're back live with Tottenham Team Talks, and also the watch along for the last Tottenham watch along of the year of 2024. We've got a few shows happening between now and the end of the year as well. We're going to do one on Big Up. I think we will do a tactical show. I think we are going to do a tactical show on Big Up. Please get over to on Big Up as well. One thing before I go, which I keep forgetting to do, which I'm not going to forget to do, and I've got to do, is our channel sponsor. And they are, if I can find the video. This is our channel sponsor, Private Internet Access, the best VPN around. If you're on your computer and between the internet, hackers, government, and corporate people can buy all your stuff. But if you use private access internet, it blocks. So nobody else, it stays between you and your internet. You can use it on your phone as well. If you're out and about, you're on a train service or anything like that. It is brilliant. You can be anywhere in the world. You can be in Ireland. You can also use it on your laptop as well, guys. You can link it to your laptop as well. And it uses all the devices like from Disney Plus, your banking, on all phones as well, from Disney Plus to Max to Prime Video, Hulu, Netflix, the lot. You can use it on all devices as well, from your PlayStation to your Xbox to your PC to your tablet to your TV. But one person in the house gets it. Everyone in the house gets to use it. It really is. It's around the world, from America to Mexico to Brazil to China to Australia. It also hides your IP address as well. So it hides your digital footprint, and it shreds all your digital stuff as well. They have 30 million subscribers to this service, and also to get a 4.5-star Trustpilot rating. That is Private Internet Access, our channel sponsor. Of course, it's the best in town. And of course, also, it is €43 for 2 years. The link is in the description. Tequila's put the link in the chat as well. Thank you so much, Tequila. It is €43 for 2 years, and then you get 4 months free on top of that as well. So it's a great service. It helps you. You can watch all the Spurs games you want because of the 3 p.m. blockout. Use that to watch every Tottenham game, or if you want to watch your favorite shows on Netflix, American Netflix, or whatever, do use the VPN. It is the best in town. And that's all. The description is in the link below. It's also in the chat as well. Thank you so much, Tequila, putting that in there. I'll just bring it up for you there, guys, so you can see it. That is it. do hit that link. It is Vibit private internet access vpn.com/THFC till I die, all one word. Get for 43 is a very good price. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a lovely rest of your night. We see you tomorrow night with the pre-match show. Whatever you do, come on, you Spurs. In Big Ange we trust. We never stop. We are the mighty Spurs.